Hi friends! Halloween is right around the corner. Do you have any fun plans yet? Today, I'll show you how to crochet this super cute ghost beanie. If you're a complete beginner, don't worry at all, this project is perfect for you. Just watch until the end, and you'll master the entire pattern to make your very own ghost hat. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. For this project, you will need the following materials: chunky chenille velvet yarn, 5-ply cotton yarn, 8.0mm and 4.0mm crochet hooks, felt fabric in the colors shown on screen, scissors, stitch markers, and a tapestry needle. I've linked similar materials in the description below if you'd like to check them out. Let's take a quick moment to review the stitch symbols so you can follow along with the tutorial much more easily. First, we will crochet the body of the hat and the ghost arms. We will be using chunky chenille velvet yarn and an 8mm crochet hook. For round 1, we will start with a magic ring and work 8 single crochets into the ring. Here is the first single crochet. You can place a stitch marker here. Three, 5, and 8. Now, pull the yarn tail to tighten the ring. Then, slip stitch into the first stitch to join the round. For round 2, chain 1. From now on, we will chain 1 at the start of each round, so I won't repeat this step every time. In the same stitch as the chain, work 2 single crochets. This is also known as an increase. Mark the very first single crochet. In the next stitch, continue with 2 single crochets in the same stitch, which is an increase. Repeat the sequence in every stitch, crocheting an increase in each one. Continue like this all the way to the end of the round. For round 3, work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. In the next stitch, work an increase. Then repeat this pattern sequence of 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Repeat this pattern all the way around. For round 4, work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. In the next stitch, work an increase. In the adjacent stitch, work 1 single crochet. Then repeat this whole repeat sequence, consisting of 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet. Continue this repeat all the way to the end. For round 5, work 1 single crochet in each of the first 3 stitches. Here is the first single crochet, 2, and 3. In the next stitch, work an increase. Then we will repeat this full sequence, 3 single crochets and 1 increase. For round 6, work 1 single crochet in each of the first 2 stitches. In the next stitch, work an increase. In the next 2 stitches, work 1 single crochet in each. Then we will repeat this full sequence. 2 single crochets, 1 increase, and 2 single crochets. For round 7, work 1 single crochet in each stitch for a total of 11 single crochets. First single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In the next stitch, work an increase. Then repeat this complete pattern. 11 single crochets and 1 increase. Repeat this around until the end of the round. After finishing this round, let's measure it. Here, the diameter measures nearly 19 centimeters. This beanie size fits a head circumference of 53 to 55 centimeters. And that completes the crown of the hat. From round 8 to round 13, we will work the main body of the hat, continuing to build up its length. All these rounds are worked the same way. Work 1 single crochet in every stitch. Continue like this all the way around. Please crochet from round 8 through round 13. And I will see you once you complete round 13. Now that round 13 is finished, we will start crocheting the ear flaps. These are the ear flaps. We will make this first ear flap here, and then move to the other side to make the second ear flap. Let's call this ear flap number 1. For row 1 of ear flap 1, work 1 single crochet in each stitch, for a total of 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 11. To start row 2, chain 1. Then turn your work. Work a decrease across the first 2 stitches. Then work 1 single crochet in each remaining stitch, giving you 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9. For row 3, chain 1 and turn your work. Work a decrease across the first 2 stitches. Then work 1 single crochet in each remaining stitch, leaving you with 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 8. From row 4 through row 6. Repeat the exact same pattern as the previous rows. That means, work a decrease across the first 2 stitches of the row. And then, work 1 single crochet in each remaining stitch. Continue like this through row 6. After finishing row 6, you should have a piece that looks like this. Now chain 1. Pull the yarn through, and fasten off. And we have completed ear flap 1. Next, we will make ear flap number 2. Ear flap 2 will be spaced 18 stitches apart from ear flap 1. Let's count the stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Rejoin the yarn in the 19th stitch. When attaching the yarn, pull up a loop and work a single crochet in that same stitch. Work 1 single crochet in each stitch, for a total of 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11. That completes row 1. Then from row 2 through row 6, crochet it exactly the same as ear flap 1. Once you complete row 6, I'll meet you right back here. After finishing row 6, chain 1 and turn your work around. Now we will begin a border row all around the hat. In the first stitch, work 1 single crochet. Work 1 single crochet in each stitch across to this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we will work down along this edge and work 1 single crochet into each row post. 1 stitch into this row post, into the second row post, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, from here, we'll continue along this section. In this middle stitch, work 1/2 double crochet. In the next stitch, work a double crochet. Then work 1 double crochet in each stitch, crocheting 9 more double crochets. After working 9 more double crochets, plus the first one, making a total of 10, we have 1 stitch remaining here. In this stitch, work 1/2 double crochet. We come to this side of the ear flap and work into the side row posts. Work 1 single crochet into each row post here. With 1 single crochet per row post like this, you will get 6 single crochets. Now we have made 6 single crochets. And along the top edge here, work 1 single crochet in each stitch, giving you another 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Coming down along the row posts, work 1 single crochet into each row post for 6 single crochets total. And that completes the edging for the ear flap section. Now we move to the front brim area, and here we will work 1 single crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Along this front brim, we will have 18 single crochets. Now we reach the side edge of the second ear flap, and we will continue working into the row posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. To finish up, join with a slip stitch. Like this. And that completes the body of the beanie. You can cut the yarn now. This will be the front side. The back side is the row with the double crochets. We will use a tapestry needle to weave in this yarn tail. Weave the excess tail neatly inside the stitches. Next, we will crochet the 2 ghost arms. Both arms are crocheted identically. First, start with a magic ring. And work 6 single crochets into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull the yarn tail to tighten the magic ring, and join with a slip stitch to finish the round. For round 2, chain 1. Work 1 single crochet in the same stitch. You can place a stitch marker here. Work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Repeat this around. 1 single crochet in each stitch. You will have 6 single crochets in round 2. After crocheting 6 single crochets, join the round. For round 3 and round 4, repeat the same pattern as round 2. Meaning work 1 single crochet in every stitch. After finishing round 4, pull a longer tail of yarn, about this long, and cut the yarn. And that completes 1 ghost arm. Please make 1 more arm. In the exact same way, we will have 2 arms ready to attach to the hat. For the eyes, we will be using 2 mm fine cotton yarn. We will double up 2 strands like this, and use a 4.0 mm crochet hook. First, make a magic ring. Chain 2. And work 10 half double crochets into the ring. 1, 2, 3, and 10. Pull the yarn tail to tighten the ring. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. After joining, pull up a yarn tail like this and fasten off. And that is one eye finished for our ghost. Make a second eye as well. I have already made one beforehand, so we will have 2 black eye pieces like this. We will use black, red, and white felt fabric. With the white felt, we'll make small sparkles for the eyes. And with the black and red felt, we will shape the mouth like this. You can draw the mouth and tongue shapes onto a piece of paper first and test the size on the hat. Once you're happy with how it looks, cut out the paper templates, place them over your felt fabric, and cut the felt to match. We get the outer mouth shape like this. Then measure the red piece over it. And cut it to fit as the tongue. This is how it looks when we place the pieces together. Now we will proceed to sew the arms onto the hat. For the arm pieces like this, fold them flat. And sew the top edges closed so they lie flat. First step, like this. Now hold the hat again and count down from the top crown. Count down to round 10. Round 10 is here. Mark this spot. Now place the arm piece in position. And align it with your marked stitch. Right here. Alright. Pass your needle through. Bring the needle back up through the next stitch. And sew through the arm piece. Continue doing this through the next stitch as well. Pass the thread through once more to secure it tightly. And for the arm on the other side, I have already sewn it on as well. This is how it will look once both arms are attached. Now we will glue the eyes on. Let's determine the position first. The eyes will be placed between round 8 and round 9. Counting down from top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Round 8 is right here. Position them right between round 8 and round 9. Mark the placement. Mark it temporarily like this. The two eyes should be spaced 5 stitches apart. So let's shift it over a bit. Adjust the spacing slightly. Test the placement on the hat. 2, 4, 5 stitches apart. So the eye on this side will sit right here. Use pins to hold them in place. Then use a hot glue gun to attach them securely. And that completes our beanie. How do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm also planning to crochet a pumpkin hat soon. If you love this style, I'd really appreciate your support when the pattern is released. Happy crocheting, and see you next time.